Hey guys, Coach Santiago here with you today. I want to talk about mental toughness and being able to identify mentally tough players versus players who may still need to work on that or develop those skill sets. Before I do that, I want to definitely talk about the fact that mental toughness is something that we all need as athletes or as people in general, but specifically for the subject matter that I'm talking about today as an athlete. Whether you're a tremendous athlete who has a bad game and has issues or has stuff off the field going on, or people are questioning, hey man, why aren't you performing at this high level that we thought you were going to perform at? The only way that person's going to get through that, mental toughness. The developmental player that's got to compete against some elite athletes that day. How's he going to do that? Mental toughness. These guys are all student athletes, so how do they get better in class? Mental toughness. Okay, you've got to be able to fight through some things, and a lot of the kids that we come across lack in that area. And what you'll end up seeing is the better they become at the mental toughness side, the better the athletic side also performs. So a couple of behaviors that myself and my staff have kind of put our heads together and come up with as signs that we may need to develop some more mental toughness as a player. Or as a family a little bit sometimes. So one of the things we look for is the kid that's constantly looking up to the stands. Whether it's looking at his friends, looking at his girlfriend, or looking at mom and dad for approval, support. Every athlete, no matter what sport you play, you've got to be able to go out there and compete against the guy across from you, whatever it is, okay? Whether you're playing football, basketball, baseball, you have to be so focused on your opponent that you don't have time for that. You don't really participate in too much of that. So, if you've got a kid that's constantly looking up in the stands at you as a parent, it definitely is a sign of a player that's going to lack a little bit in the mental toughness department. And so we want to try to encourage parents to say, hey, focus on what you're doing. We can talk after the game. Focus on what you're doing, okay? The second thing is the guy that's up and down, okay? I've coached a lot of guys, and man, we're 3 for 3 RBIs a day, close the game out on the mound. I love life. I think life is the greatest thing in the world. I want to turn the radio up, take my shirt off and just enjoy life, okay? That same player who plays again later on that afternoon goes 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and booted a couple ground balls, and now he wants to put the headphones on, be antisocial, and become a completely different person. That is a tremendous sign that we've got some work to do on the mental toughness department, okay? And the last behavior is really something that has to do with just what we call in coaching presence, okay? Is your son doing whatever he's doing athletically with confidence, right? Is he the guy that gets on the mound and his shoulders are back and his chin's held high? For some of you guys that like Roger Clemens, he was a tremendous presence guy. Just loved to, show everybody in the ballpark that he was there to do some work that day, okay? Or the guy that gets in the box and he's got a lot of confidence and some rhythm and, he's got all the confidence in the world he's going to do well today. Or the guy that's on the, that's in the infield and he's fielding ground balls aggressively. These are things that are called presence in coaching. Does that kid have a little bit of presence and some toughness to him? And mental toughness drives confidence, which drives all these behaviors that we're talking about today. So those are just 3 simple behaviors. If your son's on the mound and he's kind of shoulders hunched over and he's kind of wishing and hoping he throws a strike and gets in the box and he's kind of, choking that bat and praying that he gets a hit and all these different types of things, okay? That's a person that doesn't really possess the amount of mental toughness at this time that's going to make him successful. And like I said earlier, if we can drive the mental toughness, the athletic performance will follow. It has to. I've seen it happen just like that where guys, start to become more self-confident and all of a sudden start throwing harder, start running faster, start hitting better. All these things start to happen at the same time because the mind drives everything. So I can't overemphasize the importance of mental toughness. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video blog today. As always, you can call me at 407-797-8116 or email me at coachsantiago, the number 8, @gmail.com. Thank you guys, and make it a great day.